And they're off. Jumping away for the CSP Mares Novices Hurdle over an extended 2 miles. Heron in the Park and Jackie Hobbs are the first couple. Jackie Hobbs, the yellow cap, closer to us. They both shift a little bit out to the right over hurdle number 1, but they are ahead of Capability in the light blue jacket down the outside of Pottersville. And across to the far side runs the grey St. Irene. Trainer Nick Schofield, his first runner in training. Best of luck to Nick. Has a couple here today. Back in behind them is Strong Run, the pink cap, positioned a little wider out of Watamu. And then a bit of a gap back to the others as they race left-handed around the first turn. She's a Dancer heading off the others under Harry Skelton in that pink and blue coloured jacket. Races on in front of Hyperbole, who's a little wider out of Country Mouse as the field continue their left-handed progress off into the back straight. Well down the field is Just a Heartbeat, with around the outside, the back end of the field, Delta Blues Bell. And last of all is Hornica in the dark green and orange silks, who would be around about 15 lengths off Heron in the Park, who came up and over the first of the 4 flights in the back straight well. Leads by a couple of lengths over Jackie Hobbs, who races in second, and then Pottersville up towards the outside in third, as they're now making their progress on to flight at number 3. Heron in the Park, Jackie Hobbs, Pottersville away to the left-hand side. They're being chased by St. Irene, the grey, over along the inside of Capability. Further down the pack at Watamu, without a little bit wider Strong Run. Strong Run, who's a full sister to Strong Leader, who was a winner up at Weatherby on their big day on Saturday, as they now come down to the third of the flights over in the back straight. And as they cross it, once again all landing safely. Second half of the field at the moment, She's a Dancer back there with Country Mouse and also Just a Heartbeat, with Hyperbole around the outside. Delta Blues Bell, another one in rear as they came over the last of the flights in the back straight. Hornica was the back marker to touch down. So they're across over in the far corner of the racecourse now. And from here, less than 7 furlongs to go in this CSP Mares Novices Hurdle. Heron in the Park and Harry Cobden have led for every step of it so far. They're 3/4 of a length to the good over Jackie Hobbs, who continues to keep close tabs with Pottersville up around the outside, and then St. Irene over towards the inner. Following those is Capability in that light blue coloured jacket, with Watamu still on a tight rein over along the inside of Strong Run. 2 lengths further back off those is She's a Dancer, then chases Country Mouse. Pushed along Hyperbole, a little wider out of Just a Heartbeat. Hornica patiently handled the orange sleeves and cap, still appears to travel well, and certainly a bit better than Delta Blues Bell, who's now the overall back marker. Into the home straight they come. Half a mile left to gallop and 3 to jump. It is Heron in the Park to Jackie Hobbs in second, a length and a half between them. St. Irene running nicely, took that well in third, and then down the outside Capability, with in behind those Watamu, dropping away now in behind runners She's a Dancer, with on the outside Strong Run as they head down towards the second last flight of hurdles. Pottersville has faded tamely. Jackie Hobbs, St. Irene along the inside, running a massive race. They now relegate Heron in the Park to third, and further back to Watamu, who's steadily creeping closer, heading down towards the final furlong and a half with 1 to jump. Closest the stands Jackie Hobbs. On the far side is St. Irene. Jackie Hobbs over it a little awkwardly. St. Irene over to the far running rails is running huge here. They are 7 or 8 lengths in front of Watamu back in third. It's a good battle to the line here. Jackie Hobbs towards the near side, just doing best though from St. Irene, and racing into the final half furlong of the journey. It is Jackie Hobbs on her hurdling debut, is quickly going to get back to winning ways. For Paul O'Brien and Harry Derham, in the colours of the Noel Feely Racing Syndicate. What a run from St. Irene, a fine first start for Nick Schofield in the training ranks, with back in behind them a Strong Run and close for the minors in behind.